How did you pronounce this place? Genesee.
Genesee County.
Genesee. How do you pronounce the name of the county? Genesee. Right, Genesee. It's hard to pronounce. It's hard to know how to pronounce it.
That's a Carpin.
Oh, is it?
A Carpin.
Oh, it's beautiful. Let's get a picture of those fish, those two, are they marlins?
And the lion. Jaguar.
There's an Indian. Way back in there was the place where we looked. There's the jag.
I guess we're probably an hour from Niagara Falls.
Uh-huh.
Just get to a campground tonight and see it tomorrow. Or maybe see it tonight, I don't know.
We can get an hour there.
Yeah. There's the boat. There's the Canadian side. It's just a waterfall. What do you think, Bethany?
Me.
Niagara Falls from Goat Island. Here's Patrick and Tyson, me, Patty. There's back the falls. There's all the mist. And that's the Canadian side. There's an observation tower. I'm not sure what that building is at the bottom. A fort, maybe?
See, Papa, this is how I was posing you. Oh my God. There's a fire down there.
I think I see Joseph Cotton.
Who's Joseph Cotton?
This guy who fell off the hill Marilyn Monroe and then he went off the
Wasn't it called Niagara Falls?
Niagara, period.
Are you wasting it now?
No. We're on the American side now. So this is Niagara at night. I'm not sure it's coming in, but it's kind of raining. I hope this comes in. Red light. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. We're at the Niagara Falls Power Plant. Just north of the city of Niagara Falls. I think it's called the New York Power Authority plant. Look at it go. There's the conduit the water flows in, or the forebay, over to the power plant. And here we have an unsuspecting person.
Trying to rest for the rest of the day.
What, Addie?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you just said something.
I think I did, but I forget.
Oh.
Just think, you wouldn't have any.
This is the Canadian side of the falls, even though we're still on Goat Island.
Close enough, Addie. Stephanie, get off of here. Hold on. Do something. Oh, yeah.
If Stephanie had fallen in, she would have fell very shallow.
Yeah, but look at how swift it is. And look at, there's 100 and 200-foot fall 50 feet away. Amazing.
than the House of Commons. And that's because in the House of Commons, there are 295 members. In the Senate, there are only 104. In the House of Commons, representation is based on population density. So what that means is that Ontario, which is our most populous and largest province, also has the greatest number of members of parliament, with 99 of them. And Prince Edward Island, our smallest province, only has 4. Here in the Senate, representation is based on equal regional representation. So every region has an equal number of senators, with 24 of them. So Quebec is 24, Ontario is 24, the Maritime provinces together are 24, as do the Western provinces. Another contrast between the two houses is that members in the House of Commons are elected, while senators here are appointed, and they serve till the age of 75. The second
We're in Ottawa, national capital. And this is Parliament in Canada. We're still in province of are here.
We're in Ottawa, Canada, and we're the top of a Parliament building. And last night we camped over there.
And we did. And that's the Ottawa River. And there's the town of Hull in Quebec, the province of Quebec. Get a close up in the sky. Kind of.
Oh, Lake Phillip.
Lake Phillip.
No, it's way. Yeah, no, it's over that way.
Now you see, I would think it's over there.
You took that, probably took that bridge over there, not the first one here, the second one.
We did.
Yeah. And then right you got out, yeah, you reared off to the left. We're looking at you back. More full. That's young down the middle of the water. Right where it is.
Through this roof, we're at the very top of Parliament building. Kind of a neat ceiling. This outside roof. Just looking to the south. Here we are at Lake Placid, New York, in the middle of the Adirondacks. This is the home of the 1980 and 1932 Olympics. Obviously, we're watching some downhill.
We did that on the computer.
They're doing skate on plastic, isn't it?
Yeah, but down below it looks like pure
Rollers.
bricks.
It's like rollers.
Here, oh, it
There
goes
goes
again.
again.
There you go.
I missed him. Okay, we're going to try this again. There he goes.
He hasn't landed yet.
Boom.
Yeah, would be. Look, another one. That was quick.
Oh, I was.
That's a me.
This is Fort Ticonderoga
It would have been me.
Did you get over here, Linda?
on, yeah,
Oh, good. Cannon's over there.
on Lake Champlain.
We're at the southern end.
I'll go this way since I started this way.
Start out Fort Carillon. Ooh. And then they change it to Fort Ticonderoga. They're practicing.
They're just practicing.
The French horns aren't what they used to be. Get a picture over here of the southern end of Lake Champlain.
I will. Yeah.
Looks like this cannon didn't do a whole lot. It might knock off a tree or something.
This is the end of Lake Champlain.
We're about ready to go into Vermont here pretty quick. Next couple hours.
And we're back where we started.
Well, then it should. Whoa, look at that.
Fire!
Okay, I can do the other one.
Look up high.
Okay.
Just look up, look up.
There it goes.
A little off to the side, but not too bad considering the crew members. Let's give them a round of applause.
Big vehicle. How about this? Her.
Take up your chair. cannon crew is called a worm. This is shaped like a corkscrew. By twisting it inside the barrel, you can remove any debris which might be stuck inside. Advance, sponge. Head, bed. Sponge, piece. A moistened sponge is now pushed down the barrel. This will put out any sparks which might remain in the breech from the last firing. Handle, charge. Once again, a gunner steps back to the powder supply box. This time, fire. Over the top of the soldier's head, you're still fairly close. Give our gunners one more round of applause. Now that our part of the artillery demonstration is over, I would like to turn over to His Majesty's forces. They'll be giving you a musket demonstration. This is not part of the regular activities at Ticonderoga. This only happens on a rare occasion. Fire! Somebody got it. His Majesty's forces will be in and around the fort grounds throughout the weekend. Please don't hesitate to stop and ask them any questions that you have. Thank you very much.
McCrae, under protection of an escort of Indians, is on her way to the safety of General Burgoyne's lines. Unexpectedly, the little party is met by another band of Indians, the same ones that had earlier captured her. Fighting breaks out, and the leader of the second group throws Jane McCrae to the ground, scalps and kills her.
Wow.
Her scalp, flaunted as a war trophy, is later recognized. Burgoyne takes his Indians to task, and many desert him. But the incident stiffens American opposition, and along the Hudson, angry volunteers assemble against Burgoyne. In the coming fall, Burgoyne, defeated, will surrender at Saratoga.
Alice State Park. We think this is Saturday, don't we?
Yeah.
June the something.
I think July.
July.
Oh,
The 8th, maybe?
we're in Alice State Park in
4 days.
northern Vermont. And we went to this observation tower in this state park. As you can see, it's...
And we're going to go to Bear and look at a granite factory.
That's right, which is right next door to
Kind of like Raymond, huh?
here.
You should carry it like you regular carry it, but leave it on, so you can see how far it went down.
Yeah.
'Cause you should carry
Maybe
it, but
you
leave
should
it
just
on.
point the camera down this way, Patrick.
Okay.
But I mean, he could. I know, but he could walk down with it on.
Maybe you could walk with it on.
You walked up. You walked up here with it on. On you. So you could walk.
This is high rope? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Except you have to climb a tree on little pegs.
Just tie some way down there. And Bethany and Addikins.
Now this height is about right here.
You're not very high at all.
This is a floating bridge
No buses or loaded trucks.
on Road 65.
Brookfield Floating Bridge, the first floating bridge of this location, was built by Luther Adams and neighbors in 1820. The present bridge is the seventh and was built by the Vermont Agency of Transportation in 1978. It's a bridge that literally floats on the water, I guess. We're going to find out.
And we are driving on
We're
it.
driving on water.
Ooh, you could hear the wheels hit the...
Yes. That's a little different.
But I'm not getting to see, so we have to...
Want to stop?
No, I mean
No.
drive back on it again, okay?
Drive back on.
Oh well, that's okay if you don't want to.
Well, why don't we get out and look at it? We are at the Rock of Ages granite quarry just outside Bear, Vermont, Montpelier, which are right next door to one another.
My goodness.
And it's big.
Does this kind of remind you of that movie about the bicycle?
Breaking away. Yeah.
I wonder what this...
Oh yeah, I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe it brings the pieces of granite up where people can get to them? Or something?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Read this little sign.
On this sign, Patrick, it says that there was 350 feet deep
and the surface area of it is 30 acres.
Hmm. Isn't that something?
Are you counting?
Mm-hmm.
Now turn towards me.
Let's get
now
some money
straight
here.
again, the way you were.
Okay, Bethany, you go sit over there by yourself. I asked you not to do that. I wasn't.
Don't do anything
Stop.
stupid.
That's
It's right
stupid.
under your nose. No, go. Oh, I see.
We are at the Franconia Notch State Park, New Hampshire. How much, Addie? Hey, that's great.
She got 27 cents.
And we're gonna look at something kind of neat here.
Right there. Oh, really?
It's the Old Man in the Mountain. I hope it turns out. It's kind of like a... Supposedly it looks like a man's face. Well, it very much does. And there should be some people walking down.
That's a weird okay.
I know, I'm not going to.
Well, how long do you get to view it? Might be a good deal.
Does it say? Oh.
Oh, there's still one up there. Two.
Yeah.
There's 2 people up there, there's 4 coming down the mountain.
Well, we're on the Kangamegas Highway in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. And this is Sabaday Falls.
Are at the top of the falls, and Addie and Patrick and Bethany are contemplating the waterfall. And there's Tyson contemplating the waterfall.
Here we are at Cadillac Mountain. in Acadia National Park.
It's the highest point on the east Atlantic coast in America.
Some of these aren't great. It's still neat. Ooh,
Pretty overcast. Bold porcupine.
well, I kind of like placenta. Isn't that crazy?
And we saw another name of a town in Boston, Purgatory.
And Gaysville.
And we camped in South China.
Well, this is Bay Harbor, or Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor, which is the biggest town on the island, not, although it doesn't look very big. And there's kind of interesting island there with some kind of almost looks like a bridge.
Yeah, that's Bold Porcupine.
Oh,
You better put your
Acadia National Forest still. And this is the western end where in 1739 the ship Grand Design went down and all of the Irish immigrants on board had to survive a winter here. This is Tuesday and we're going back Thursday. There's two of our dolphins. Trying to look for stuff. There's a boat.
The sea is a little bit wilder today.
It is.
Is Paul Bunyan. In Bangor, Maine. He is very big. He's 31 feet high.
He's had a time capsule put in it. It's going to be opened on February 12th, 2084. It was put in 1959 to celebrate Bangor's 125th anniversary.
And the girls, Tyson says she's stuck and needs help. Which could be. He's running over to help her. There she goes. She got stuck. She's safe.
Can you come over here and get his face? You should walk up there and get a picture of his face if you haven't already. So lifelike.
He's made of fiberglass and reinforced steel.
We're in the JFK Museum. Here's his desk, Allen office, his rocking chair.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. I don't know where they came up. I couldn't have that incident. There was such a mob there, it would have been impossible. There were men in there shotguns and all this and that. Not a lot of them, but some we call. And certain people were just, they were just enraged. But you don't understand the situation down here. Well, the only thing is I get my responsibility.
We're on our last day in the JFK Museum. It's real neat. There's Boston. This is south of the downtown area.
Boy, this is neat.
Isn't it though?
Yes.
Are you impressed, Tyson? How about you, Bethany? Are you impressed?
Yes.
Patty? Are you impressed?
Yeah.
Um,
This is. Okay, I'll take a picture now. Okay, Tyson.
Wait, these are mine.
No, it's too wet up there. You'll get wet. No, Patty. Oh, try. So much spin on it, it just died right as
we're at the Labor Day tournament here in September 3rd, 1990, Sierra Fitness Center. Tyson is in a match playing doubles and she's serving here. She just faulted. Oh, that's all right. That's okay. No problem. She just doubled. She won yesterday, as did Addie, as did Tyson.
40-30.
It's 12:40. Take her breath and watch. Oops.
Well, no, it's either in or out. Okay, call it, so then Addie knows. Ah, good try.
Good shot, Ed. We used to come on this court when it was scrumming. No one would come here, so the balls would go everywhere. So we would take over the court.
It's 30 all. Okay.
Wave. We should show the cats this.
Almost.
Oh, good point. Great point.
Good rally. That was such a good rally.
Daniel.
Oh, you bet I did.
that Jesus was defeated in the world. And anyway, because Satan's going to lose no matter what. Jesus is more powerful.
Keep going. Don't
And-
don't slow down just because I'm here.
And Carrie,
Tammy. Talk about being a pest.
and that Satan's trying to win because a long time ago Moses all the kids were going to be killed in Moses,
Pharaoh tried to kill Moses, and Herod tried to kill Jesus. And so Dan Prout wondered who Satan was trying to kill now.
Ooh. Christians?
No, abortion.
Oh.
Satan trying to kill now.
Killing kids.
Well, we had a lot of fun. We went walking, Patrick, and went all around Nevada City.
I went with you.
I know. I'm telling you.
Oh, I see. I thought you forgot I'd gone too. I was there.
That was some fun. And coffee, and we looked at houses and trees.
dog.
Now we picked 2 girls up from church, well, kind of late, so they were in the nursery.
My daddy got too old to teach him.
He is?
He was yelling at him,
Oh.
and we didn't do anything. We all laughed because one person was and
Somebody? Oh,
and he started
that's the
yelling.
I
thought it was tires on there.
that's done that to me before. That's too bad.
There's a
Old. Funny. He's very funny.
Wasn't too funny today. He said that we were babies but wanted to be adults, but he said now we were still babies and we had to decide. But he was yelling and screaming at us.
When do you tape it? Football?
Mm-hmm. Don't I always?
El Shaddai, El Shaddai. First time.
What?
Is that like a folk song?
It's a Christian book at church.
Oh.
And like a famous contemporary Christian music singer. Ouch!
Well, we have museums, so our yeah, we have it. I just love that.
The other day I couldn't get that song, You Can't Go Out With Him.
Yeah, what's that?
You can't go out with him. We're stuck.
It's got a good tune to it.
See, there's our cat. Isn't she lovely? Oh. She's all scruffy. She's a bobcat. Was she born that way? Well, she moved in that way. Oh, okay. She moved in already fixed, which was kind of lucky. Cats will up and move.
Come take a look at my trees. Take them out to my trees, Linda. Where I planted yesterday.
Oh, what a beautiful.
Aren't they cuties?
Oh, Patrick. Where are you going to put all these trees, Patrick?
We've got 3 acres.
3 acres of almost filled up tree with trees.
All my seedlings.
Girls, come on.
Yippee.
Get you in. Maybe I should make a pumpkin pie later.
What kind of trees
Use
are those?
that pumpkin? Uh-huh.
We've got 11 different kinds of pines and firs,
There's another one.
for the most part.
You're going to transplant them
Get
out
the
there.
girls walking
Uh-huh.
out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put them every which way.
Well, I think there's another pumpkin there. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll go on that little march and then come home and make pies. What are you having? Well, Merced had it because I read it in the paper. They said they had 2,700 people in a life chain for pro-life, saying. Yeah. And you just stop on the road and you hold a sign. So anyway, it's at 2 o'clock today down in Brunswick. So I might go or I might not. I don't know.
Do you need some green peppers?
Yeah.
Green big ones?
Well, we're going to try to let them get red.
That deck was sure a good addition to the house.
Didn't that turn out nice?
Yeah, wasn't it? We all were out on the back porch.
Yeah. Was there plenty of room? How are all those people?
Fine.
All still alive, that's all we know.
Bonnie's still teaching. She's 64. She's teaching next door to me. She's the one I bought the little dragon.
You ever get that old antenna put up?
No, but we will.
Someday.
Leave it alone. You got good reception right
Well, I know, but we'll want to put up the rotator. So, like, if you move it away from Sacramento, you can get San Francisco perfect. And if you move it away from San Francisco, you can get some of the Sacramento stations better. If you can get 25 miles, that would be good.
I like that little Aubrey.
Yeah. It's nice. It's not as nice as here,
No.
but it's
Well, just that way, all we see that little traffic is. We stopped there yesterday.
You're the ex-health officer of Merced.
Did you get your eye medication?
Lives up there?
He's the health officer of Placer County.
Really?
Welch is his name.
The elf, from Merced? The health officer from Merced?
Yeah. He quit Merced and took the job at Placer.
How long ago was this?
Oh, about a month and a half.
Is this your former boss?
Grandpa,
let me get you.
can I do it?
Okay.
$120, maybe more.
See, now when we went, you could save money by buying cameras in
Is it Beth?
Pat, Beth Tyson. You could get, you could buy cameras in Germany a lot cheaper than here at the time.
No, I don't think so.
Well, at the time we were there, in
Maybe
'73.
then, maybe then, yeah. But not
Things have
now.
changed.
Yeah, things have changed.
But he won't be able to see what you look like, Pat.
Here I am. Well, John, did you buy that camera here?
No, I got this one quite a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you might get a nice view from the other side, too,
Yeah,
of our house,
Well, you mean I'm over?
because of the sun.
Well, let's go around to the back and look at the garden.
Yeah, okay.
The last time,
Sun's in the wrong place.
yeah, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. Back here. Those you got your, what are these? Tomatoes? No. What are these?
Yeah,
Yes,
tomatoes,
that's right.
but they might not get ripe because it's starting to get so cold at
Cold
night.
at night. Yeah.
What would you call it, Dad?
Patio?
Patio.
Where's the door?
Oh, it's locked. We'll have to go back. Wait, Bethany, they're taking a picture. So, you're gonna want...
Oops.
I think I'll pour out that. Have it partly cloudy.
You got all this ground, all 3 acres of it. Eh?
Yeah.
About 3 acres.
Right
3
there.
acres.
Uh-huh.
Behind you, it goes that way.
Where does it go out this way?
A little bit past, in the middle of that manzanita, or right about to the end of the manzanita, and it goes that way.
That way. Oh, that's what that's the boundary then. It goes that way.
Yeah.
Are there many houses in Wales that are on 3 acres?
No.
Not private houses.
Yeah.
You got to be one of the rich.
One of the. Yeah.
Our place, as I said last night, is we are about 20,000 in population, but they're all into one small area. Nothing spread out.
Not
like
spread
this.
out.
I mean, a lot of you people over here, you've got all this ground, haven't you? We haven't got that sort of ground at our place.
Yeah.
I mean, Bernard, with this house, he compared with some people, he got a big garden, which he has, a lot bigger than mine.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of the new houses, they've only like little postage stamps. They got no ground at all. They're so compact together. The houses and people.
Isn't that interesting? Just
Yeah,
a different way to do it.
Nothing like this at all. What the?
Oh, these, eh?
To be truthful, all this girl, I don't know what I would do with it. Hey, it's a full-time job to keep it tidy.
Yeah, well, this would be,
Hey?
this
Oh,
would be
gracious.
worth a fortune back our place.
Oh,
This
good.
land.
Yeah. They wouldn't keep it. They would get permission to build on it, and they would sell it as building plots to get money on it. Or to get money.
Yeah.
You know, say about from where we are now and your bungalow or house, that would fetch in our place round about. They're selling just on the road 23,000 pounds,
That's the ground only.
and that's what's at $46,000.
That's just the ground. That's before they put a brick on it.
What
Isn't
did
that
we
interesting?
pay for the 3 acres, Patrick? We bought it in 1986. 82.
We bought it in 1982 for $38,500.
$38,500. So that's not
So is that 20?
£19,000, see?
19
Yeah.
for 3.
That's 3 acres.
Well, no, that's a 3 acres.
But God, this would fetch you a few million back home.
Oh, it would, with all this ground, yes.
Isn't that interesting? Just a
But as I
See,
said,
that's why people from San Francisco are moving here.
Yeah.
Because they can afford, they sell their houses for $400,000 or $500,000, and they can buy a house with 3 acres and still have money.
Oh, you got the cat and all.
2 kids.
What's his name?
Her name's Martin.
Martin.
We found her on Martin Luther King Day.
Oh,
Yeah, she moved into our house on Martin Luther King Day, so we named her
Oh,
Martin,
Martin
even if
Oh.
she's a girl.
Yeah.
And only really kind of wild cats can live around here because the foxes eat them.
Yeah.
So she's very cautious.
She is.
And the other cat,
Even more
like, because you're here, you won't see him because he's very cautious.
And it's not
You get
dinner
boxes
time.
around.
Grandma, sit down. Here.
Okay. There you go, Davey, right here.
Home on the range, where the deer and antelope play. We're spelled in his herd, a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Okay, now clap.
Break the
Clap your hands.
I wouldn't look at that.
Oh, okay, now. All right. Now let's do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay.
There you go, that's a
Let's
good
get
one.
that off. And 1, 2, 3. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a half shell. Heroes! Heroes!
Mom, what did you serve?
I'm sorry, Clayton. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. Batman. Snap.
What is this over here?
Good. Now let's do Batman.
You want a pie?
Cake?
Whatever.
Batman. Okay, let's do the monster.
John Alden was.
Yeah.
I'll
get
some.
What is that?
January,
And then the next guy, Isaac Alberton, was a tailor. What does this mean, saint?
I don't know about that. What's that? Doctor or saint? He's just a wonderful kind of a guy. He's just a nice
Now
guy.
to the week.
Party animal.
Oh, I got a snack. It disappeared. It was magic. I don't know what it was.
Don't you want ice cream and pie?
Here's some pork and some
I don't know what it is.
Ice cream and pie time.
I don't know what it is.
What's
I
that?
don't know what it is.
Mom, you want
Do you
It's
tired?
It's
I
gone.
wonder how many more I dig up.
Go get a picture of me here.
Easy for her to say. Magic trick.
Too bright.
Yeah.
stranger? Here's one that returns
I
the
told you to not do it. You did something. I told you to not. I wanted ice cream, but not pie. I want ice cream, but not pie.
I suggested to Russell that there's more
Talk to your grandma to find a spoon.
Thanksgiving, 1990, and here's Ruth playing tennis. Theo Williams out on the court, Patrick's childhood friend. He's got a pretty good serve.
There you go.
Daddy.
Oh no.
Can't even see it.
Oh no.
There you go.
Okay, I got one.
Look at your mother. She's playing on a toy.
Gotta hit it.
It's a little harder than it looks. Almost. Dad, you hit it all the way to the net.
Out. Down. Outside the line.
Good, Dad.
Andy's the only good player here.
So look impressive.
Wait till Curtis aces me.
Oh.
Same instructor, he's down there close. Okay, Kurt, I'm ready.
Okay. Now look impressive.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, you didn't choke on camera.
No,
Well, very good.
I don't know. I don't move real well, but fortunately, my first step is still fairly quick.
Yeah, it's that second one where you slow down, huh?
Yeah. Third one, I'm at a standstill.
One.
Dad, could you do it again so we could see?
Get Joaquin. I want to get him on tape. Okay.
How come you guys aren't playing?
We don't have any balls.
Yeah, you have wallets in your pocket.
Good sir.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna slam it into the ground.
Try to hit Dad. That'll wake him up. Dad, your backhand needs a little form. Oh! Very good, Mom. You know, a couple more games and you guys will be ready to take on some doubles. Mixed doubles.
Well, no, let's play.
Incredibly mixed doubles.
Let's play the drop game.
We could.
That'd be easier.
You're probably right, Addie.
I got it. These are tennis bloopers.
Dad's confusing this with baseball. You either hit home runs or strike out. Okay, Tyson, look impressive. There you go.
What's the problem? You! Give me that paper.
Okay, would one of you girls talk nice and loud and tell us what's going on here with this little critter?
This is Emily Steele.
Oh,
She
Emily.
doesn't rob anything, but she steals. And she likes bananas a lot. And we just...
You know, we could say this is, the year is 1997.
Who cares about
Tyson is 26 years old and is home with her first baby, her third child.
Yeah.
I'm her second.
Not if they eat like this. Yum.
And she loves bananas. And it's 1990, Billy. And it's the 10th of December, right before Christmas.
Yum.
Oh. And she's very piggish. She likes to eat lots of food. She's good at it.
Why don't you give Emily to one of the other girls, Tyson?
There you go.
Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. Oh, get me all dirty.
Your bunny?
Hi.
Bunny?
Well, this is Emily Steele, and she's a year old. Almost a year in January.
Emily, would you turn to your left so you can look at Addie? So we can get a bird's eye view.
Emily.
Very good.
There.
Yeah.
Now see, she can make a face.
Emily. Don't cover her face. Don't.
She's making a face.
It's really cute.
What a girl.
Emily, where's the dog? Her nose had a little accident.
Hi.
And she
I'll
can
go wipe
stand
her
up.
nose. Here,
She doesn't have to.
let's fix your nose. You've got to be beautiful for the TV.
We can do the Bill Cosby. And she's wearing Tyson's baby.
Tyson's and Bethany and Addie.
But it was mine first.
There, that'll get it brighter for you. Emily, I think Emily's a little tired. She had a big day. She visited all kinds of people and gave them presents. She gave them food.
Hi. Okay.
Food
Watch this,
presents.
Papa. Papa.
Oh, she's standing up.
Okay, stand still. Stand. Okay, stand. Stand up. All the way.
Oh, Emily.
Emily, over here.
Emily, we don't want to see the back of your head.
Emily.
Okay, watch this. Okay, Emily. Emily, look.
Now, how old is Emily?
A year.
She's about
11
a year
months.
old. 11 months. She's starting out here in 1990. Her her second year.
See, I'll show you how fast she can walk.
Yeah, let's see some walking. Whoa, that's
And backwards too. And she can go. Now she's crying, Bethany.
Okay. Okay, go, Bethany.
This is the Norman Rockwell paint puzzle that we are doing.
And
We are
Bethany
finishing it.
is putting in the last piece. Okay. Tyson, go. Do you want to take a picture?
Well, why couldn't we just take it like
Two. All right.
one?
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go.
The last piece is getting in place.
Does it fit?
No!
It is a great puzzle.
Let me
Very
fix it.
good.
There.
What do we think was the toughest part?
Right here.
Where?
The floor.
Was it? Yeah.
I thought the hardest part was his stool and his shoes. They just wouldn't come together.
This pe-
And his the blue back of his shirt was pretty
I
tricky.
didn't do that.
So,
Is that the piece that Emily had in her mouth?
I thought so.
Hey, you girls have what? One more day of Christmas vacation here in 1991. And
I wish it was
And you did it.
shorter.
yeah, but you finished the puzzle. What a challenge.
yes. Tyson's going to take a picture of the...
See, his name's Fred.
Okay.
That's
Picture
George,
also.
and that's Tom. Tommy.
Okay,
Oh,
Tyson.
I need to know if this is right.
I got to put the last piece.
Well, if you can't take the picture, Tyson, that means it's not right. And if you can take the picture, it means it is.
Oh
Okay,
no!
go
I guess we don't need to put the last piece.
Okay, move it, Bethany.
No.
Okay, ooh. This is the football game in which Washington is beating Philadelphia
On our new TV.
on the new TV. Right.
It didn't work.
No, look, it's not even all the way back.
See, don't look
No.
at his face.
Oh, you already did it, though, so...
Well, I put my finger up and then it snapped. See, move your hand. Make sure.
Move your hand, Bethany.
Oh, come on. She already took a picture of it.
Hey.
Okay, forward
I guess I
it and
did.
try again.
Okay.
And make sure it's all the way back. There you go.
Okay.
How do you look what you did?
I didn't do that.
Bethany, could you? Never mind.
Wait, maybe it's not as focused.
Addie broke this piece.
Blame me for everything, why don't you?
Yay.
Okay, well, after it's dried, I'll glue it.
Yes, we do. Can we glue it to a cardboard?
This is Dad's retirement just before the party.
Because everybody's got their stove cooking and it's a valley.
Alive or dead?
No, but that's Fresno, Merced, and Bakersfield.
Okay. Hi, Addie.
Hi.
I gotta go this way away from the sun.
What's going
Take
on?
a picture of the shoes on the floor.
Leave it alone.
The shoes are very impressive.
Okay.
You know what they're talking to doing is
There's the shoes the girls are gonna wear.
old inefficient stove with the new efficient. And they've done that in the Reno, Carson City area.
Are you talking about Woodbury?
Yeah. And that,
And Noelle cleaning up from Dad's retirement party.
I know. Not a fun.
Here's I'm videotaping.
No, get me out of your way. You don't need me.
Well, yeah, I do because that's why I'm videotaping, Dad.
Does that mic work?
Yeah, it works.
It is really nice.
Here's
And this is refrigerator, freezer unit. And behind
Dad's retirement party. There's Dad over there.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of changes.
we live in the Grass Valley.
Yeah, that's, yes. That's
That's a similar area.
Yeah. Oh, I know it. Well, people getting out not the big city.
Family, and let me write a song for the world to sing, and I'll have fun in just one lifetime. Fun in just one lifetime. I want to have fun before it's done. I'll find some friends that I can trust and on my way I know I must find love with just one person to share with me a family. And let me write a song for the world to sing, and I'll have fun in just one lifetime. One
was a very bright child. His dad taught him to swim when he was 3, and he told me that the only hard part was when he untied a knot in the gunny sack. He ran away from home when he was 6, and his parents snapped right into action and put a sign on the front lawn that said "Room for Rent." We'd like to do a song for you now. I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's about a lady out of the 1890s. It's called "Bring Me a Blonde, I'm Tired of Squeezing Black."
Back in the days on the vaudeville race, she was the queen of them all in the naughty, naughty 90s. She was the queen of them all. She had so much vim and vigor to burn. She was the gal that made the century turn in the naughty, naughty, naughty 90s. You should have heard the gallery call. Choose her life she would lose before she part with her baby shoes. To part with her baby Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The younger man, Adrian, used to like to fish a lot. And he hiked all over most of the Sierras around this part fishing. And as he got older, the old knees he started to give out, and he couldn't do the hiking. And he read in one of the sporting magazines, Field or Stream or something like that, about ice fishing. And he thought he'd give that a try. So he goes down and he buys him a whole outfit. I mean, he's got the shelter, he's got the rod, the reel, $1,200 he spends for all this stuff. The tackle box, the bait, all this stuff, the saw to cut through the ice. And so he finds a nice place where he can fish. He sets up this little shelter, saws a hole in the ice. He sits down on a stool and he baits up his reel, his hook and so forth. Right? He's just about ready to drop it in the hole. And his voice comes down and says, "There's no fish there." And he looks up a little bit, He says, "Okay." So he picks up his stuff, packs up his bait, goes about 30, 40 feet further out. He does the same thing. He sets up the shelter, gets a stool down, gets the bait buckets out and so forth, saws his hole in the ice. He sits down again, he's ready to fish. "There's no fish there." Who said that? The skating rink manager. I know where the sun is shining. I know where someone is hiding.
sound. They're congregating to sing for me and my
Kate we made, I think, back in 1985. And the girls learned to sing three-part harmony off of that. And this is what has come of it. These are my three grandpas.
This is like a special song for Grandpa, and after the first time through, we'd like everyone to sing along.
What are you doing now? Adrian grew up in Raymond. His father worked over at the quarry. And he went to school in Raymond, went in the Coast Guard. After the Coast Guard, came back. And I'm not sure of all of the little things that happened along there. That he worked for Pacific Telephone. For a few years. For a few years. And we were very limited in staff at that time, and some of the Pacific Telephone, it was Pacific Telephone then, not Pacific Bell like it is today. Although it was just a name change, essentially. Used to come up on their vacations and weekends and help us keep caught up. And then in 1959 and 1960, we took out all of the system that existed at that time, both here and in Mariposa. I say here, I mean on the Madera County side, and installed what was then state-of-the-art dial switching equipment. 1959 in Mariposa, 1960 here in the Oakhurst and surrounding communities, and 1961 in Raymond. Just got finished, the Harlow Fire came along and burned it all up. Finished in April in Raymond. Discontinued the manual switchboard at that time. And on July 11th, the Harlow Fire came over the Mariposa Way, over Crooks Mountain, came toward Oakhurst, split over here about halfway between here and Ahwahnee. One leg of it went up Deadwood, the other leg of it went up toward, well, it was bowling alley then. there was a bowling alley sometime after that, Snow Line, up towards Snow Line. That one ultimately petered out and they got it stopped. This one that went up Deadwood went all the way over and across the highway, 41 down there through the canyon and started at the other side. Well, anyway, that was the time frame that was involved here. And Adrian came out many weekends, as I recall, vacations, helped us out. And after he got a little bit of the flavor of the area, he said, well, how about me? I want to work full time here. And I did everything I knew how to discourage it. I said, you've got a good job with a good company, you're building towards your return. And I can't think of a single reason why a thinking, thoughtful person would want to make a change and come up here to this poor little old pine tree with a telephone company. He didn't listen to me. I don't remember one year in 20, it was 1961.
August of 61.
August 1961. So technically he doesn't have 30 years of service right now. I would suspect that if you added in all the weekends and vacations, all the other times, it probably would be 30 years, probably close to it. So Pacific Telephone's loss was our gain, and now Dean and Adrian have been up here ever since. I sure done some funny around here, Adrian, not having you around. Just a fixture, practically.
Sherry, can I interject something?
Sure.
Sherry was so determined that Adrian shouldn't come to work for this company, he told him, you bring your wife up here and I want to talk to her. So he brings me up and Harry and I talked about this and I said, if Adrian wants to work here, then I'm with him. And there he is.
So I guess it all worked out okay. I'm not so sure that today that our technology is equal of Pacific Rail's. About a year ago, one of the vice presidents of Pacific Rail told me that they still had over 200 electromechanical offices. Most of those, I would suspect, are small step-by-step offices. And I'll tell you something else. No reason it shouldn't be, but it just surprises me when I see it. I drive by a pole down in the valley quite regularly. It's got open wire, sea wire, and bird wire on it. All on the same pole.
Don't buy it.
It's a dead-end cross arm with open wire, bird wire, and sea wire, all feeding off the same pole. Because it's red, as she said.
It's a coast-to-coast membership.
Hey.
I don't recognize the PO number. Believe me, that was about the only way I knew where anything went. Yes, right on the front page.
of retirement is a little different than mine. My idea of retirement is sit on the front porch in a rocking chair, a little puppy dog in your lap, or some such thing, and maybe an Afghan thrown over your feet. I thought that's what retirement was supposed to be. So anyway, Billy and Adrian, I don't have a rocking chair for you.
Oh. Oh.
There's all kinds of logos on here. There's Old Bell System logo and a Sierra Telephone logo. Anyway, guys, when you get down to serious retirement, sit in that rocking chair with a little puppy on your lap. Yeah. Well, you can thank you. This was particularly apropos for Adrian. Adrian's going to hold it up and show you one of the main pictures in the middle of it. Does that look familiar to someone?
I don't see the VM tape. I don't see any VM.
Experience with telephone stuff. I was probably about 8. My dad gave me a Winchester single shot Model 67 for Christmas. And he gave me a BB gun before that, and Dad was one for accuracy. You couldn't hit, if you didn't hit it, that wasn't right. And that BB gun wasn't worth the money you spent on it, so I ended up with 22. And below the house, we had the old 1-9 line, went to road cars. Well, anyway, there was a little insulator on it about that high and probably about the size of my thumb. And I shot at that. Well, I hit it. And the wire went that way. It didn't break, it just went off the pole. Well, here I am. But, so Dad came home and he put the wire back on and he said, well, what have you got to say? And I said, well, I didn't think I was hit it. And he said, well, if you don't think you can hit it, just don't shoot at it. And well, I think he knows if I shoot at something, I usually hit it, right? But anyway, I went to work for Pacific in January of 47. First crew I went on was with this gentleman sitting here, Bill Buckfries in Dinuba in 1947, and probably in February. That was one of the coldest damn winters I've ever been. It'd freeze at night, and the fog would roll back in. We'd get into that old Army 6-by and go out on the Dinuba by Shady Colby and cut open wire panels, retransposing that lead from Dinuba by Shady. Well, one afternoon, Buck and I were working together, and I lowered all 4 sets of blocks down to the ground, and I looked at Buck, and I said, well, I guess time to take my little elevator down. I unbuckled, and I took about 2 steps. I landed on the ground off that damn square redwood. And Buck says, you all right? I said, yeah, I'm fine. I went back up and then came back down again just to make damn sure I hadn't lost my nap. And then we went to Coalinga. And then from Coalinga to Avenel to Fireball to Kingsbury. Now, along about that, during that summertime, one Friday evening, we went to the ice skating rink in Fresno. And a little gal there wanted her shoes tied, her ice skates tightened up. I tightened them up. If you see her limp, That's the reason I put them too tight. And then early in October, I guess, we decided to get married, and I was going to leave the crew in Dinuba, or in Kingsburg. Well, they were going to give me a going away party. It was. Have you ever been kicked out of a hotel at 3 o'clock in the morning? We moved from that hotel to a motel that night. And then I transferred back into Fresno, and then I went from construction into the light hippie. This is where I met this gentleman right here, Gene Long. And he lived on Clinton. I lived a little bit further up the street. And I think we had the first carpool before they started carpool. And one afternoon they dispatched Del Hobart and I, and Gene Long and Dick Heitman to Coinville. They had a fire that was west of the Joaquin Ridge microwave store. So we ate supper in Coinville that night, and the next morning we headed up for Joaquin Ridge. And Del and I were headed to pickup. We got up there and we waited. We were just about ready to go back down and see what the heck happened. And they were in no Dodge Power. Well, they came up there and they got out of the truck, and both of them were grinning from ear to ear. You know, what the devil are they doing up there? And Gene says, look in the back of that truck. I looked back there and I had picked up a pole cracker. And that badger that they had tied in the back of that truck just made sawdust out of that thing about that quick. Well, Gene came down tonight and here's a picture of that badger. If you don't believe what I'm telling you, it's right here. And then I went from there to the from light heavy. I was there probably about 5 years. We moved houses. That's where I learned to do a wood and whatever. Then I went into station there. In my district, familiar with Fresno at all, wasn't the best district in the world. It was east of Elm Island and south of California. From their 3rd Division 6. Well, they dispatched me to a spot in one of the low-rent districts. It was off of Modoc or somewhere out there off of White's Bridge. And I walked in the house. The receiver was broken right in the middle. It was one of these old 202 telephones with the Bakelite handle. And they were molded. They weren't hollow. And it was broken right in the middle. So I got to talking trying to find out how it got broke from the little Negro girl that was there. And she wouldn't say a word. She wouldn't tell me. I changed out the phone. Pretty soon out of the bedroom, here comes a Negro fella, and he had a knot on his head. He was digging up behind the telephone. I never asked another question. Where the hell that got broke? And then it was instigating a grant that I came up here on part-time. I was interested, thought I was anyway, in ham radio, and I met Grant, and then this is where I ended up coming up here part-time and going permanent. And you see, I've seen things happen you wouldn't believe, but they did. Jerry and I were standing on a pole, transferring cable or something. A pretty big tall one, I think. We finished with the chain hoist, and we had a rope or a wire rope sling, and the chain was around the pole, and the chain hoist was to it. So I reached out and looked at the chain hoist, and I dropped the thing down. The next thing I know, it was above our belt, or just below our belt. Next thing I know, I looked down at the ground, and here was that chain hoist and everything else. And it had gone right down the pole, taking our hooks up. And we didn't even know we'd even moved. But that's the way it went. Dogs, I've had no problem.
Saved my life from one.
Yeah. We were out at Warren's, I believe that one was. And I don't know whether we'd been to the house or we're leaving. I was standing there, and here comes Clem Mackey's German Shepherd. Not, no, it was Australian Sheriff. He was on that dead run, boy. He was gonna nail Gary from hell or high water. And I just stood there and I hollered, "I'll go lay down, you so-and-so," and the dog just sat down on all fours.